least they're going to be playing mostly aggro. Yeah, he's just going to stop now, though.
Yeah,
All generals. Okay.
Yes. One of Crystallize's favorite heroes. He's very good at the Void. We did see him miss 1 or 2 Chronos in the previous game, but...
No regen left on LeBron either. This is truly a battle of kind of regen at this bottom lane. Lil's going to TP down here, perhaps looking to turn the tides. Can he find a stomp on Crit's IO? That's going to be the big difference maker here, but with the trees cut down, he can't use the fog to his advantage.
He wants to kill.
And you can't go
He's got
on
an
Sumail.
Axis. He could go through and get this kill. Oh, he gets it.
Wow, Sumail kills LeBron's Witch Doctor, and he's going to hold his own fight. He's got Crit to back him up. Crit even has a salve if he needs to use it. That is the beauty of the IO Beastmaster. Misery TP'd in, but he actually got gone on by the Weaver, so he's in with very low health. Something that Lil is looking to punish. If he can hit this stomp, that may set up Dendi to get a kill. Can he get the poison attack with the vision? It should be a kill. That damage over time. Dendi brings down Misery.
Very wisely walking far away from any birth of Beastmaster here. And I love how Sumail does this. Like, he hits a small camp with his axes while also damaging the creep wave just to maximize the speed that they get neutrals.
Top lane. General went in very deep, tried to bring down Misery, but actually got outplayed and pays for it with his own life. Misery, he's been the punching bag for this week for quite some time, but we do see him hit back there with the help of Arteezy on the Lifestealer.
They throw Scan down behind the tower. They do know that Face's Void's there.
We've hit level 6 now, so there is kind of retaliation potential. Viper's heaping in. They want to go for this Chrono, but they've got to get the IO. They don't get him with the Chrono, but if he tries to tether, he'll get caught in that, so there's no retaliation available. Good Chrono placement meant that he could not tether in.
Probably we're going to go swing down towards Crystallize, because Dragonite stun with Roar follow-up very likely would have been a kill with Chilling Touch and Cold Feet top of it.
Yeah, and that would have been something EG's really good at, is getting kills that go into towers. His bottom tower already very low.
He looks very dead now.
The IO comes in, but it's too late as LeBron and Lil set up another kill for Dendi.
And Arteezy does end up in the safe lane again. He's going for the Treads into Radiance build this game. It's been getting more and more popular. Pretty effective this game too, against heroes like Weaver and Void and Viper that need to land attacks.
Viper strike in mid, they're going for the kill on Fear. Here comes General. Swarm to give them some extra damage and minus armor. Don't see any retaliation as IO nowhere to be seen. Dendi gets another kill as General will time-lapse himself back up to healthy state.
Oh man, the TP just got delivered to IO, so that small window there where IO couldn't end up turning the fight.
Yep.
Huge timing there for NaVi.
General up top, being very annoying, trying to get this Misery kill, but he gets caught in the cold feet. Bit of a misplay there. We'll get going on by Arteezy, but he's still chasing with this with the Spirit. He's getting vision, he knows where Misery is, doesn't get the Shukuchi damage, but the right clicks will be enough. This level 4 Shukuchi, this is where Weaver starts to get strong and scary. This is like your peak time as an offlaner. The cooldown is really the big part with Shukuchi. The game sense there was he just took a tier 2 tower, so see what NaVi can do. They've scanned out the top lane. They perhaps think that the lifesteal's up here. General is going Shukuching in, looking to see what he can find. Whoa! That time lapse back into a roar. General gets caught out there. I think he realized he was in a bit too deep behind the tower, but...
Through the Scarabs, didn't find anybody, and then because Sumail happened to TP in as well, seeing the dive, and they end up getting an easy kill. So just slight misplay there by General, but it makes sense why he did it.
That is a Necro 3 push coming out. 9k net worth Beastmaster. Sumail, perhaps his best offlane hero is something the panel were talking about, but we will see Fear getting gone here, going for the TP out with the IO backing him up. He may just survive, but there's the stun. It's going to bring him down. Just enough damage being dished out with the Maledict. Dendi going to TP himself. Sumail
should survive here.
Gonna be okay. Well, Dendi survives. Meanwhile, Sumail does end up going down. That was the top lane. That's the Chronosphere. Used with the Mask of Madness. Crystallize gets the kill. Arteezy couldn't do enough damage to Dendi as he TP'd out. I think have to pick their moments right as far as how they use their ult.
Yeah, I would definitely agree. And the one hero that's not going very well for EG is Fear on the Dragonite, but with that said, he's almost got his Blink Dagger.
Yeah, Misery. This Weaver has just been bullying Misery time and time again. NaVi will take a tier 1 at bottom, but the tier 2 top, the bigger tower of the two, taken by EG. Necrobooks. Go back in to finish this one down. Gets under the 9 range. NaVi actually wants to defend this one. Dendi comes in, gets roared immediately, but he's still fairly tanky as Sumail will juke out the Earth Splitter, going to the side here. I think he knows he might be in trouble here. The Ice Blast flying in. Dendi's going to get low from this one. Here comes Ayo. He saves Sumail. Takes him back to the fountain. Crit securing the save there. Bottom lane, meanwhile, Chronosphere used. Fear gets caught by the Maledict Death Ward. No escape for him as he almost certainly will tick on down. Crystallize happy to let the kill go to LeBron.
Big gold there for LeBron. 454 on that Dragon Knight kill.
NaVi going to do what they can to try and defend their tier 1 mid, but as per last time, Chrono is used, EG look to take towers. I like what NaVi are doing. They're split pushing. They know they can't really team fight without their ultimate, so instead, they try and do damage elsewhere on the map. LeBron looking for a TP out for Fear. Great guess. The game sense from him to know exactly where LeBron would be with the TP out. Gets the blink stun.
Sumail just solo killed the Weaver on the mid lane as well in the meantime.
Oh my. Had the Sentry Ward down, and yet
what a turn of events.
They get the sleep. Centaur stun used as well. They're trying to delay this one. The neighborhood. Does he run in and risk this one with a 4-star? He wants to go for the steal maybe. Does he do this? Dendy just doing what damage he can. Get stunned up. Now the Earthsplit are there as well. They really want to finish off Roshan. Dendy gets away from the Ice Blast back to safety. They give it up. Void was not there. Void did not have Chronosphere. You can't really blame Crystallize doing what he's doing bottom. It seems to make sense given current state of his cooldown. And
they initiate on him, kill him at the start of the fight. NaVi almost for sure loses the engagement.
BG, 20-minute games we talked about. Perhaps something they have on their mind. We're at 22 minutes here. Teasy's poking around the tier 3 bottom, the tier 2 mid also being pressured, but it's a team fight up top that's brewing. Dendy, ooh, out just in time as the relocate coming
they got
in.
Crystallized.
That's the bigger kill. He hasn't bought his Lincoln Sphere yet. They're going to bring down the Void, and EG find a big kill. Instead of going for the push, they come back, defend, and find a Void kill.
Just because it's going to give him the ability to initiate. That paired with the BKB, he hasn't even gotten the damage perk of 15, he just went health. He knows what his job is. It was have a really tough laning stage, and now it's initiate and start the fight.
Oh, General, he had his Lincolns popped, he's going to get bursted. Nicely played as they're going to go for a +1. LeBron caught out as well, and that guarantees Roshan for EG. It's almost better if NaVi take it sooner rather than later, because EG is going to be even further ahead when it happens.
And now with Bastion on lifesteal, it means ganking is even easier. Sumail was able to initiate there. He must have used maybe the troll net perhaps to break the Lincolns. They don't want to mess around. They've got the map controlled. They don't want to gamble this on a Chrono with a Death Ward. Anything else to follow up like Elder Titan Ultimate, that could absolutely throw the game. They sit back, they continue to farm. We're going to see Sumail get Chrono though.
Yep. This is perhaps the big kill here. They're not going to need an Earthsplitter. It looks like they bring down Sumail. Does he go for any kind of a buyback push here? Top lane, meanwhile, TZ doing damage to the tier 3 tower. They get on LeBron. Sumail is going to buy back. Perhaps Boots of Trouble, and he TPs into the shrine. He's looking to rejoin here. Crystallize does not have Chrono for this one. Here comes Io. Small little relocate out, making sure our TZ does not get brought down, and they want to go for the push, I imagine. This is the opening. This is when you can push high ground. Chrono is down. He dodges the Viper Strike with an infest. Great play from Arteezy. He's back on the tower with Rage. Sumail goes in, gets the roll on Dendy. Viper's dead. Forced to buy back. Lil's next in the firing line. In goes the DK. Gets the stun on General's Weaver. Weaver cannot time-lapse away. And NaVi are crumbling. Buyback after buyback. They've got to find a way to hold. They're trying to bring down Arteezy. Viper Strike slowing him down. Can Arteezy get away here? There's a lot of chase. The Fuse are going to slow him even further. General taking big damage as he chases though. And Arteezy should be fine. He's got another Rage if he needs it. Crit's also there on the sidelines. Have such a good understanding of how NaVi are playing in their base that both Arteezy and Fear don't have buyback. They just, he's going to buy a BKB. He doesn't feel afraid that NaVi's going to come out and make a play because they haven't. Here come EG, 32,000 net worth advantage. Arteezy just sieging the building, slow and steady.
Fear splitting mid in the meantime too.
Yep, trying to see what damage he can do.
It's a great way to do it because that way there's heroes in both lanes, less likely to get grouped up and everyone gets chronoed.
Yep. Looking to maximize their damage output on these buildings here. Arteezy's starting to get pretty low. Crit is in the neighborhood.
Anyway, keep lifestealers health up, and then when Rage is back up, jump back in, hit towers.
Yep. He's like, well, top lane's done. Let's focus on mid now. As before, Fear again is splitting. He's not doing much damage. With the health talent and all the survivability he's got next to no damage output, but he is creating a difficult scenario for NaVi. General gets gone up by the Blink Rock. Chronosphere comes in, catches two. Where's the Io? Relocates safe. Perfectly pulls Sumail out of the Chronosphere. Meanwhile, Arteezy likely to go down here, but that's just the Aegis. Fear swoops in, gets caught in the Maledict. Death Ward there as well. He's very, very tanky. Won't take any damage from the Maledict as well because of the BKB, and Arteezy says, let's just get some racks. Let's hit these buildings. Fear's back hitting the bottom lane. EG don't even have to go for the kills. They just slowly, bit by bit, are breaking Navi's base. Chrono is used. I imagine EG may just be able to clean up these remaining lanes of racks here at this point because of the Chrono cooldown.
Definitely possible. Can they get the kill?
They got him. They got the stun. Crystallized, great 4 stars, but it's not enough. He's going to be forced to buy back. Instantly TP's back in, and
it's going to be Arteezy dying maybe. Okay, gets Rage off.
the Rage off and back to the safety of the low ground here. Back in with the Rage. He's healing up as well. Dendi gets chewed apart. He does not have buyback. And now NaVi back to the well they go. Fear gets a blink stun off. They catch up Crystallize and GG is called. NaVi.
Very hard game.
By 1,000 cuts, it feels like this game.
I mean, I think they did really well considering the laning stage. They had a tough laning situation. I think General did amazing considering.
Just get the hard lockdown.
Yeah. Hard lockdown. It's pretty good in lane as well.
Take the sinking. Favorable matchup there if they can that sinking.
That's definitely a good rotation because right now he's being semi-competitive with Harass, but he can definitely be out-harassed by 2 heroes. But if they go 2 and 2, then Rubik has to be really careful here.
Will shows up. Level 1 Fade on Misery just to make this a bit more fair fight. Won't hit the Ice Shards. TT did not have waveform as he was still level 1. That could have been very problematic as far as getting harassed down if he did get hit by that, but it looks like he will be okay.
Oh, this could be a little dying here.
Yeah.
5 seconds till shard. Easy kill for EG.
Big early mistake perhaps coming out from the NaVi side. Lil, give Dendi a good matchup and just let him 1v1. He doesn't need that 2v1 mid matchup in a game like this.
Yeah, it definitely helps with the Razor pick, and Razor has been very successful in the last couple months. Last month at least, but not so much in the last few weeks. And it's going to be a good game for Morphling as well. Misery's in trouble, though.
Yep, they've gone in very deep here. They really want to get the Rubik. There's a telekinesis. They can lift into the tower here, and a TP coming in. The Willow's going to have the Bramble Maze here. This could go badly. If NaVi aren't careful, they will get the kill to start things off here. The retaliation coming from Crit's TP. Gets the stun out onto Lil, but Lil's still fairly healthy. Has some tangos to chew through as well, and it looks like...
Pretty decent timing either way, though, because Sume was able to pull a creep wave to the side. So not as much that Crit would have been able to do in that moment.
Yep. Through a lot of his mana pool. That's something that the Willow early on has very expensive spells. The TP mana cost plus the 2 spells was over 300 mana. Mid lane, Dendi gets a nice Ice Shards block and will get the kill on Fear with the help of Lil's rotation.
Super good rotation there. Creepwave was dying. It was such a perfect moment. He's got all the early items he needs now, Boots, Wand, and a Quelling Blade, so he should be able to maximize last hits. And Chaos Knight has to start being careful because his only regen at this point is Magic Wand. So he gets killed or pressured too much, he will run out of regen.
Another Pulse rotation. This one again down to the bottom lane. Misery surrounded once more. The body blocks from Lil trying to get General back in range. The overwhelming odds will be enough damage, and Lil gets the last bit of damage to secure the kill. Misery dying for the 2nd time this game. Not the biggest kill, but it's still a kill nonetheless.
Denny in trouble, though.
Yep. And with the rotation from Crypt from behind, there's the Bramble Maze. They'll get the kill. Fear having 3 points in the poison attack. Strikes back in the mid lane.
The only lane that's been kind of static for them was their safe lane Rubik, but they're going to give that up now because he's been dying a bit, so it'll just be Morphling versus Legion 1v1 for a bit while they game.
Another Curse Crown coming in. This one at top lane. The Chaos Knight, the carry,
so
Crystallize. Can they bring him down? He gets the reality to try to pull himself away. He's still trying to juke his way out of this one, but the last right clicks comes in. Sumail goes aggressive. He's got no health, but he gets the stun on LeBron. Glimpse back under the tower, but the creeps are taking the tower shots. I don't think they're getting this. Sumail wants to go back in. As you say, he's got a Fairy Fire. Can he find the kill on LeBron? He's going to go for the Burrow Strike. Does he guess right? Sumail, he doesn't have it. He needs an escape now. Can go into the trees and TP. A stun onto General will deter any further chase, and he's not even going home. He's still here. He's like, I'm going to find LeBron.
He wants the glory, man. He's looking for it. He sees the Disruptor. Quelling in 1. He can come on now. Here it is.
Crystallize doesn't have the stun for 1 second.
So close to stopping Sumail's TP.
That would have been the big kill. That would have been the catch-up for Crystallize in some ways. They're not done, though. NaVi, doing what perhaps their draft wanted to do, which is constantly fight, are going to bring in General from bottom to get another kill onto Misery. The aggression is just unrelenting here in the top lane. About going in, but...
He ran out of mana there. If he had 25 more, that's 100% Dendi dying.
Throughout the Viper Strike as like Dendi will fall back and shrine up with General, who has been active, but the result of an active Legion commander is a farming
CK in trouble.
Be able to bring down the Chaos Knights. Epicenter has been used. Crystallize had some one charges, but held on to them. I don't think they would have saved him anyways.
Man, Crit's making this hero look really strong right now.
Yeah.
These rotations have just been super effective. support Sax mid, get some experience, definitely much needed for Disruptor. And once they do pick up the ultimate, they can score some big kills on heroes like Morphling. But CK
Chaos
swinging.
Knight's really struggling. By another stun here. Snowball thrown to the nuke. Lil just thinking he might need to save his buddy there. Dendy gets lifted back in. Sumail's there with the Burrow Strike to follow up. The Bramble Maze there as well. Going to completely surround Dendy. No escape for the Razor. He gets brought down, and this is worrying for NaVi. Dendy comes top to try and help out. Chaos Knight doesn't really have anywhere to farm, and Dendy even dying there means these lanes seem to be falling apart.
I just don't have that much faith in Chaos Knight as a hero right now. I think Crystallize has been playing amazing, but
Left the fountain with 0 health, full agi, and pops the south to heal. He wants to get back and start last hitting as soon as possible, and also defend this bottom tier 1 tower.
yep, and he gets back just in time here. They're going to wait for him for it. This is a little scary. Oh, outplayed.
No, he morphed a Razor instantly, Jewel. The perfect reaction coming out from the LC there.
Going to try to kill General, but he hides in trees very wisely. Crit still gets the attack off, but only 1 point of Shadow Ramen. And General was so on top of that.
Yep. Fire Strike top, Crystallize, needs to be careful. Misery's in the neighborhood, does not have the ultimate yet. With the Static Storm, they may go to get the kill on Sumail. Telekinesis from Misery. And try buying some time, just gets the illusion, but still stuns both heroes that were chasing with it. And Reality Rift still catches Sumail. The Burrow Strike away. Will just be a 1-second stun, but they get the kill. And we'll look for a second. Misery trying to run away, but with the 4 points of Reality Rift, that's a very short 6-second cooldown.
Got to lift in 3. Could buy himself some time or juke for TP. Doesn't have a tango.
Very hard. The Tusk will say no as they secure the kill. Dendy upon him got fairly low, it looks like, but still alive. The Blink Dagger is headed top. Fizz with Epicenter.
This is so fast. Dangerous for Chaos Knight. He does have a raindrop, though.
That's the problem. You don't feel safe farming the lane. You're like, oh, it's a bit risky for me to be farming up there. But no, he's going to go farm the jungle where Sumail is waiting. Fear there to back him up. And this is a dead Chaos Knight. Nowhere for Crystallize to farm right now, it feels like.
Fighting towers, not uncommon for them to see them group up to hit a tier 2 this early in the game. Certainly easier now than when they get all their team fight ultimates and items they need.
Creates ruin for Arteezy. He's playing the late game win condition. The hard carry, the Morphling, and just being up here with 4 heroes looking to help them out. But Dendy goes charging in, gets instantly stunned up, rooted as well, and he's just going to die before his team can even back him up. I think NaVi misreading that situation.
They definitely looked a little confident there. General doesn't quite have his Blink Dagger finished, though. He's just finishing up now. If he gets an initiation in that fight, yeah, maybe it goes very different, but hard to take these dive and chase fights, especially against a hero like Dark Willow.
And there's a lot of burst damage from the EG side. They can very quickly bring down a Raze, as we just saw. Misery gets pulled back in by a glimpse, but he's still holding his ground. Nice Burrow Strike coming in from Sumail. Catches Lil, but there's going to be a purge off from General, who is still surrounded by Crit, who completely destroys him with the burst damage coming out from the Dark Willow. That Bedlam absolutely decimates NaVi, who are not done just yet. Fear gets the kill on Lil. He's got backup from Sumail. Another Epicenter is going to bring down Crystallizer's Chaos Knight. And NaVi are losing this fight effectively 5v4 the entire time this is going on. And perhaps he feels like because of Morph, he can fight fairly early on, being able to morph into someone like a Razor with Static Link.
Good point. The movement speed can really help out in that case. Oh, he cancels, actually. Okay. What is the duel?
Duel at top. Gonna look for the kill on Sand King. Sumail, a big kill. He's farmed pretty well this game, but does feel like NaVi need more of that. If they can get a tower to follow, that'd be absolutely fantastic for them.
He's queuing up a Blink Dagger next. This is a great way to allow Chaos Knight to transition into a semi-gank hero. He can use his ultimate as he approaches, blink forward, stun, Reality Rift, and that's going to guarantee him some solo kills.
Snowball bottom, Lil trying to buy some time, but there's no backup coming his way as EG take the kill. Glimpse back at bottom. Are they going to be able to get this kill? It looks like they may be able to find Crit. One more little proc coming out from the Disruptor will finish off the kill. General in some trouble in the side. He's going for the TP out, but there is a stolen Glimpse. Arteezy, I believe, canceling that TP out. Gets a 3rd kill to go EG's way after the Tusk kill bottom.
So sick.
Sumail able to not find any additional ones, but really nicely done. A bigger objective, Roshan EG. Easy, I believe, looking like he's going to take it. And as the Lincoln's completed, Zero Blade surely not too far away as NaVi get a tier 2 bottom in exchange.
No new item yet for him, but Aegis is going to have him sitting pretty good. I think he's going to want to go Ghost Scepter first this game because of the Chaos Knights are a little dangerous. Oh, they're going to fight.
Find a dual kill here. Can they get the burst damage here? The Terrorize coming in with the Fear. This is going to buy some time. Dendy getting very low as well as Crystallize. Crystallize is trying to fight his way out of it with the armlet toggle. He stays alive. He gets the blink out as well. Doesn't look like they'll be chasing down Legion for the Sand King. And Dendy somehow surviving. Okay. Cute little play there. Misery with the stolen plasma field.
And if EG plays a similar style where they just kind of split push individually, and he doesn't keep getting duels, then he's just going to get further and further behind. Kind of scary for General here. With that said, he's also a very good hero to catch those heroes in those cases. They're going to initiate on the mid, though.
Yep. Fire Strike to start things off. General trying to get the escape with the press the attack, but he's got a stun on him to follow it up, and did not manage to get enough time to blink further away. He gets picked
so
while EG push bottom.
Scepter, which is going to make his fighting even better. He went the attack range perk as well, so between attacking and spellcasting, he's just straight up effective. But they are going to run into some AoE problems soon. As CK finishes his next item, clearing up those illusions might be a little tough, but not with overwhelming odds. Oh, they're going on CK.
Yep. Into a Burrow Strike. The follow-up coming from Crit here. Crystallize already brought down very, very low. He's going to pop the ultimate, but he's still going to melt. It looks like the Snowball going to buy a little bit of time, but he's still dead. Nonetheless, Fear just slowing down everyone. LeBron going to get brought down by the Viper, and they're not done. They want more. They glimpse back onto General. Misery with the stolen spells. This game has been on point as NaVi lose 4 and are suddenly in dire straits as Arteezy threatens the top lane. He's stolen the Razor static link.
He's keeping the damage.
He is indeed keeping the damage with the Lincoln Sphere. He blocked the Razor static link, so he's going to absolutely pummel through this tower with an extra 84 damage. Meanwhile, his team's taking bottom racks.
My God.
EG going to get 2 full lanes and put NaVi in a desperate position here in a game 2 where they are already down and facing elimination.
What a quick turn. One little fight that went super well for EG, and all of a sudden 2 racks at 26 minutes? That's insane.
Taken 2 full lanes at just 27 minutes into the game. Are definitely positioned to lock themselves into the grand finals unless something miraculous from NaVi can change. Dendy's TPing into a lot of heroes here. He's got backup. They're all smoked up. Dendy doesn't get the BKB off initially. Gets lifted away to break the static link. May need to BKB soon. Breaks the Curse Crown. There's going to be the duel coming in. General gets crit. EG perhaps in trouble with Fear as well. He goes in with the Viper Strike trying to bring down the Chaos Knight. No toggling your way out of that one. Arteezy, he's showing up. He's waveformed in. He's stolen the Legion Commander form. Perhaps looking for a press the attack here as NaVi trading 2 for 2 so far. Fire Strike ain't going to catch Dendy, whose BKB is worn off now. The buybacks are there, but there's no shrine to TP into. Lil has to TP to the tier 3, and as a result, Arteezy is going to just get another kill on Dendy and put NaVi even further back. 20k gold lead.
They've got buyback on Razor, though. He had a pretty good fight there. He was able to help kill the Dark Willow at the start. They worked on Viper's armor slowly and eventually picked him off. They went about even there, but they need to get better than even right now.
Yeah, they do, as the Snowball will buy Lil some time after it gets gone on here, but Arteezy's there to follow up.
Oh, what the duel!
He's not morphing. Oh, they bring down the morph. He's got buyback, but I don't think you use it. There's no panic here for EG. At least not yet, as they keep the morph in the grave. Epicenter coming through to Mail. Looking to clean up, gets LeBron low, brings him down, but with the Razor buyback, he needs to find a way out of this one. Is there detection? Lil gonna go snowball on through for the creeps. He tried to stop the sandstorm, but Sumail was elsewhere. Any duel? No, it's already been used.
Got Yules, maybe.
Sumail, okay. Can he blink out of this one? Is the damage there? Nope, he gets brought down. That's 3 dead as NaVi close the gap a little bit. They hold on. They defend their last lane of racks.
What a defense, man.
As EG.
One of the best items against Chaos Knight is actually Shiva's Guard, just because it reached the attack speed of them all so far, or so much. And that's going to be Fear's next item. So more survivability, lowered attack speed by the enemies. And NaVi's going to try to take a fight here to EG to prevent the easy road.
They see this coming. NaVi were hoping to contest a possible Roshan, but it wasn't the case. The Terrorize is going to push everyone except Dendy back. Dendy's on an island. He's completely alone. Arteezy, he's also stolen the static link. He's stealing Dendy's damage. Dendy, as much as he gains, he loses more, and Crystallize in the front lines with the BKB is losing his life to the physical damage. Arteezy going to wave for him and try and finish off Lil. Great snowball, buys him some time. Arteezy, he goes down. He hasn't got buyback as well. NaVi, are they doing it? They've killed Sand King as well. General on the front lines just doing what he needs to do. Misery trying to chase after Dendy. He hasn't got the damage though to bring down the Razor. Razor alive for the time being, but there's going to be a Dark Willow right click and finishes them off. Oh, from the Shadow Realm. Takes him out. Disruptor looking dead as well. It's the supporting cast of EG who are getting the job done. Crit and Misery making plays here. They're not done. They want General as well. Sumail fires straight through, and it's GG. NaVi eliminated and EG through to the grand finals.
Man, they made that fight really hard for EG, though. The Morphling kill at the start was massive, and if only Dendi was able to stay alive a bit longer with a little more HP, they could have turned that around. But as soon as they got the kill on the Razor,